Okay, to start out today, I went ahead last night and glittered my cup and epoxied it and taped off the top. And I'm going to take this outside in a moment and spray paint it white. But this glitter came from glitterazzi321.com. The top glitter is Cloudy Days. The bottom chunky glitter is Stormy Night, and they're absolutely beautiful. But I went ahead and done this prep part last night, got this first layer done, and if you see little places to where it looks like I didn't add enough glitter, but by the time I get done with this cup, I don't think that'll matter. But I love, love, love this glitter. It's beautiful. So I'm going to take this outside and spray paint it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so my cup has been spray painted with white spray paint, and I'm going to take some acetone from, I think I got this at Walmart, but I'm going to put that on a rag and just remove portions of this white spray paint. The bottom of the cup still looks pretty rough and bumpy, but I think that's perfectly fine, because the look I'm going for is going to be kind of a distressed look anyway. And all I'm going to do is just start rubbing in areas and remove this white. Oh, sorry if my desk is shaking. My camera is attached to my desk and I forget. But all I'm going to do is just start removing sections of this. No rhyme or reason, just going through the motion of just removing. So I'm going to continue to do that, and I'll likely speed through this part of the video. I will also be doing the same around portions of the bottom. I hate the smell of acetone. Ugh, it takes my breath sometimes. Okay, so I think that's my first section so far. Let me take it up. Now, later I'm going to be adding sunflowers to this cup in the white sections that I do leave. So I'm going to leave some decent sized white sections. Okay, so I'm going to continue that around the cup, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've got all of the areas done. I'm going to take a Q-tip with a little bit of that acetone on it and just clean this up some. just to give it that sparkle, get that milky whiteness away. You can do the same thing with another rag, but I didn't want to ruin another one. So this is how I'm doing it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And next, what I have, you're probably going to think I'm plumb crazy. I've got to clean up this edge. Get rid of any of the milkiness that may have gotten up here. Okay, so there's what we have so far. And I'm going to distress this some before I add the sunflowers. Okay, I have my cup ready. This is where it's going to get a little bit weird, but I've already tested a little bit to see if this is even going to work. I needed something blue to match this glitter, and my mica powders didn't do it. So I'm going to attempt to do it with a blue eyeshadow. This is just a cheap eyeshadow. My grandkids have got a hold of it, so it's kind of a mess. But I'm going to attempt to do it with this blue eyeshadow. And all I'm doing is going around the edges of my where the glitter is. I don't want to cover up all of the white, and if I get too much blue on here, I'll take a little bit of alcohol and remove it. And that's pretty much all I'm doing to this at this point. In a little bit, I'm going to be adding some water slides, or I may hand paint some sunflowers on here. I'm not sure yet. But I'll decide here in just a little bit. Well, some areas I'm going up and down, some areas in circles. All I'm doing is just going to apply some color. Now I've just got to figure out how to prevent this eyeshadow from coming off whenever I get ready to epoxy this. And I'm thinking I could possibly give it a little mist of clear spray paint. I think I used that Krylon Triple Thick, I believe. And I think that should work, I believe. I'm going to give a little bit of color throughout here, but not very much at all. My customer wanted a blue tumbler with sunflowers, and this was the design I kind of came up with. Okay, I'm gonna go around this top edge. Okay, just blow. I'm actually going to take just a soft, this is just a soft fan brush, and just brush this away. Make sure I got the bottom pretty good. I want a little bit more here because this is all rough and bumpy. Now, after I add my epoxy to this, I don't think this rough and bumpiness will matter. Okay. and just look over your cup and see what you think. This eyeshadow is working amazingly well. It's not even rubbing off at all. So I think that worked out pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to take this outside, tape it off again, spray it with a clear spray paint, and then we'll put the decals on. Okay, I decided before I give this a coat of the clear, I need to fix a portion of the bottom of the cup. And if you look here at the bottom, I think you can see that. You'll see that there's white down in this gap. And all I'm going to do is take an old brush with some white acrylic paint on it and just add some more white back over top of this. I don't think this will matter, especially whenever I distress it with the blue. I don't believe so anyway. So I'm just going to kind of match it up here with my cup. And I got to thinking, I may want to put a sunflower down here anyway. So, just in case, I'm just going to fill this in just a little bit. Even if it's just a small sunflower, or just leave it wide. I haven't decided yet. So we'll go from there. But that is that. I'll let that dry. I may go over it with another coat, because if you see, you can still see the blue a little bit. And then I'll put a little bit of the blue eyeshadow on it. This eyeshadow is amazing. It's not rubbing off at all. I don't even think I would need to put a clear coat on it. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to do so. So I'm going to let this dry, put another coat on it, and distress it a little bit with the blue eyeshadow, and then I'll clear coat all of this. Okay, got that done, and I'm just going, like I said, to distress it just a little. Just to give it a little bit of color down here. Cover up that brightness of the white. And it all should blend pretty well once I put it on the, wow, lost my train of thought. Once I put it on the turner with the water slides and stuff, I'm gonna just take this back just a little bit. I didn't like that area at all. That was a little bit too bright, because the spray paint color is much brighter than the, I'm sorry, the acrylic color is much brighter than the spray paint that I use. So, alright, so I think that's good. I'm going to leave it as so, and go ahead and spray it with the clear coat real quick. Okay, what I've done is I've gotten started on the water slides, and I just wanted to show you quickly how I do this. I have my water slides printed on the water slide paper. I did take my inkjet printer and print these out. I cut them out, and I just have a bowl of lukewarm water, and I'm just soaking one in there now. It just takes a few moments for it to soak. And then what I'm going to do is, I know that it's ready when it slides off the backing. And once that starts happening, I just apply my water slide to the cup, wherever I want my image to be, and I just slide my paper out. Once I get that on there, I take my finger, and if I need to move it a little bit, you know, I didn't wet that a little bit, but it really didn't matter. Maybe it's because it's such a small image. I'm hoping that's the case. And I just take a paper towel and I press. Now my water slide that I do, because I'm using an inkjet printer, I have to seal this a few times with, I just use Krylon clear glaze, triple thick, or triple thick clear glaze maybe, but that's pretty much all I do. That image is on there good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around my cup and place these sunflowers randomly, and I've also got a few little bees that I'm going to add on here, so I'll be doing that as well. So I'll come back whenever I have that all completed. Okay, so this is what I've got so far after I added my water slides. I still have to press a couple bubbles out as I see them pop up, but I think it looks really, really cute. And I didn't put any on the bottom. If I put a third coat of epoxy on this, I will, but for now this is so rough that I didn't want to chance air bubbles getting under there and not coming out, so I just left it as this. And I'm not sure if she wants a name on it or anything yet, so I'll have to find that out, but I think it's simply adorable. So I'll show you guys what this looks like whenever I put it under epoxy, and I hope this helped some of you, and if so, please give me a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.